Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next.
New York
And taking the ball for the Mets, Christian Scott. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Ready to go now, Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
batting second, the designated hitter.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ben Rice. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. And that one fouled off. Man at second. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
That one fouled off. That's a little high. Now 1-2.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Bellinger up to hit. He's been a great free agent sign. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's got a chance. Just missed it. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Back here at Citi Field. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Paul Blackburn. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Carson Benj up now for the Mets. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Blackburn, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012.
Ball, that's low.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
In the air, left field. One up, one down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Bo Bichette, batting with one down, takes a strike. Blackburn, a guy with a reputation for being a strike thrower. Most of his outings, the walk totals will be low and the balls will be in play, Chris.
What I really like about him, he just goes out there and he wants to compete. I mean, he goes after the hitters and he trusts his stuff. So when he's got it working, this guy's going to induce a lot of soft contact.
But the data certainly tells us that this method is less effective in today's game than in previous eras. This one high in the air to left center. Bellinger on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, designated hitter.
Here's Juan Soto. He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. One of the things as well that we've seen is that with launch angle type swings, that slight uppercut, the pitch that's really dying out is the sinker. That two-seam fastball really moves right into the same path as that uppercut type swing. It is not a good match for the launch angle swing. Spits the plate and the count 1-2.
Yeah, and if you're going to have an effective sinker, you've got to be able to throw a good four-seam fastball at the bottom of the zone. And to your point, because of the launch angle, at some point or another, that ball is going to be lifted up and out of the ballpark.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. He goes down looking. We played an inning, no score. Back here in Queens and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. A little bit high. Ball one. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Ground ball left side. Now a jump throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting sixth, Right fielder, Spencer Jones.
My goodness, Chris, he had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
So digging in, Spencer Jones. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that drops foul. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
One down. Now here is Anthony Volpe. First offering way inside, almost got him. And the 1-0. Foul ball. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 2 outs, base is empty. There's Ryan McMahon now. The 1-0. That one pushed foul. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's in.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 1-0. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Jared Young up now for the Mets. Foul ball there. On the ground to third. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now the center fielder.
Ball 1.
Right through there for a strike. Line to left and foul ball. Got him. 2 away.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Marcus.
Here's Marcus Semien. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two now. Semien waits. Nice grab. Nicely done for the out. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Hey! Nope, upstairs.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Two now. Inside
ball
just
3.
Missed. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch to third, and that one handled. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Trent Grisham.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Led this game off with a double, but they weren't able to drive him in. That one ripped, but foul. Yo, 1.
Nope, outside.
Center field. Settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Ben Rice.
Next to hit, Ben Rice.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses, and the count is 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. They lead it 1-0.
Now pitching for the
Bottom
Yankees,
half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Jake Bird.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Brad
And
foul ball.
foul ball. Strike two.
That's outside.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with two strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
M.J. Melendez up now for the Mets. And a big swing and a miss. A little out front there as he swings through it. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and that's ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here, so the call stands. Still one challenge left for them. The 1-2. Just misses with that one.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Here's a 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. And the sweeper is off the plate. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 4. Yankees 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens, start of the 4th, Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees.
Aye. Ball one.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning.
Up next,
timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Flied to right his first time. Runner on the go. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Takes it in for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
One out man at first. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's 0 for 1.
Well, an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And he hits a ground ball right side over to Bichette. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Yankees 1 and the Mets nothing. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Carson
Right
Bench.
fielder, Carson Bench.
That's a ball.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Bird, a righty that throws with power. 30 years old now, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Fly to left his first time.
Ball 1.
The Yanks leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball 2.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Chopper right side. Chisholm whips it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for the Mets, designated hitter Juan
And here comes the Yankees
Soto.
manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jake Bird won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Out of the
Yankees,
bullpen for the Yankees,
number 41,
Tim Hill.
Tim Hill.
This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Juan Soto now struck out looking his first time. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. Yankees 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field, ready now for the 5th inning. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The Mets have some action going in their pen. Joey Gerber appears to be getting loose. Perez, the lefty, warming up as well. Just
that ball
missed.
went out.
Late with the swing there.
Ball,
Wow,
that
that's
pitch
a
is out.
tough pitch to lay off.
Ground ball right side. Simeon over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe now at the plate.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
High fly ball, right field. And there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Fly to center his first time.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Fastball the inside corner for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Next one misses, and the count's even at 2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That's inside. And that's ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Down in order go the Yankees, but they're on top 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the first baseman, Jared Young.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Sliced hard but foul.
Ball.
One-two now. Good eye right there.
That's a really good take.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Three-two now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Struck him out looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's the center fielder, caught looking his first time up. Tap foul at the plate. The Mets still looking for their first hit in this one. Swinging a foul out of play. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now it's Marcus Semien. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that misses. And it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing.
Outside.
No appeal. And the count now 2-0. Late on that fastball.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
That ball is foul.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. Yankees 1 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Now pitching for the
Joey
Mets,
Gerber gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Digging in, Austin Wells. 0 for 1 so far. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Trent Grisham will hit next. Dives and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
So now here's the DH, Ben Rice, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Out towards right center field. Gets under it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
2 aboard with 1 out. So up next for New York, Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 2.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Oh, that's just
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Two on, one out. Base hit into the outfield. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. The 1-0. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning.
Always exciting when there's a play at the plate and potential inning ender. Great throw by the outfielder, but awesome as well by the catcher. That's a nice play all around.
For the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the Fernando Cruz. He's been so good against lefties. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one the other way. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder.
Now the left fielder, M.J. Melendez. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is downstairs. Ball one. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Camilo Doval, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Yarbrough also getting ready. The 1-0.
Hey!
There's a swing and a miss. The Mets trailing by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2. That one just misses. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Luis Torrens.
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. Flied to left his first time.
Ball, that's out.
Next offering is down low. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Two down, nobody on, and a foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. And down on strikes, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 1-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Mets,
back. We're in the
number
7th. We have a new
44,
pitcher on the mound, Austin Warren.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the second
Leading off
baseman,
for the
Jazz
Yankees,
Chisholm Jr.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets, A.J. Minter. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Raley getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Warren, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him. Now one away.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Spencer Jones.
And up next for New York, Spencer Jones. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
Pitch
That's a
misses. Ball 1. On the ground at first,
That
but
ball's
that
foul.
rolls foul. Bounced up the middle. Simeon. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball 1.
In the air, center field. On the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So they make short work of him there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Yankees 1 and the Mets nothing. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Carson
Right
Bench.
fielder, Carson Bench.
Hit on the ground to short. Volpe. Now the throw to first on the run. And how about that to keep the no-hitter going?
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
Bichette in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one ripped, and that blooper falls in, and there goes the no-no. Throws to second. Not in time. He's safe.
And just like that, the no-hitter is over. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's Juan Soto.
Ball.
The Mets with the tying run at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. So the tying run at second. That's outside. They're down 3-1.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
In there at the knees. Full count now. Stays alive. Man at second. And he walked him. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Oh, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there. But with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
So up next, Jared Young.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Lifted in the air, right center field. Grisham under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder, A.J.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Fernando Cruz is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
New
Yankees,
pitcher for the Yankees,
number 75,
Camilo Doval.
Camilo
He has a
Doval.
great slider with tons of movement. And now the center fielder.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. A little bit low. And the count even 1-1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Jones settles under it. That is the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for the Mets.
Welcome back, and a new
Number
arm on the mound to start the
33,
8th. A.J. Minter.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Well,
Leading off for
one-run
the
game.
Yankees,
Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Out towards right center field. Binge on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Austin Wells.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And the lefty with the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fastball for a strike. The 0-2. That's smacked on a line to center. Snags it on the run, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Last half of the 8th coming up. Yankees 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens, on to the bottom of the 8th. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Yeah, that's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. The 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Jones on his way over. 2 away now.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder.
So digging in, MJ Melendez. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Almost got him. Out to short, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. So 2 down, and here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. Nasty pitch right there. Strike 1.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Mets strand 1. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Citi Field, all set to start the ninth in this one. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball one.
Here's a 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Goldie in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth.
That two-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here's a 2-0. That one missed. Pitch is in there. 3-1. Line drive and foul ball. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled in plenty of time to first. Two quick outs here in the top of the ninth, running out of chances to pad the lead.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. A.J. Minter departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
new arm out of the bullpen, Brooks Raley.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Two down, base is empty. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger.
Hey.
Bellinger wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Late swing, foul to the left. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
The 2-2. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. So the Yanks go in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees,
now, and on the mound, the
53,
closer, David Bednar.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And fouled off. One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's in the dirt. And the count now even up.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Now fly ball to right center. Jones should have this one. Then there's one down.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop
Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it's a foul ball. Just missed. And a 1-1. Curve in the dirt.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
The Yankees trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So last chance for the Mets. Next to hit, Juan Soto. Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.